Today I will do 3 examples showing how to draw Lewis structures. Example 1 will be triiodide. First you have to look at how many electrons are in a single iodide atom. There are a total of 7 electrons in a single iodide. And since we have the 3 right here, we are going to multiply the 7 by 3 to give us 21. Now, since there are 3 iodides, we're going to draw 3 I's in a row. To connect these, we're going to bond them by 2 electrons. 1 bar equals 2 electrons. Since we need 21, and since there's a negative, we're going to add 1 electron because all electrons on Lewis structures go in pairs. So that'll give us 22. So we're going to put 2 electrons around every iodide. To not forget about the negative charge, we're going to put parentheses around the Lewis structure and write the negative. That'll take away 1 electron and make it the 21 that it would normally be. The next example is going to be sulfur hexafluoride. We're going to look at the amount of electrons in each atom. Sulfur has 6 electrons and fluoride has 7. Since there's a 6 next to the fluoride, we're going to multiply the 7 by 6 to give us 42 electrons. Then we're going to add the 6 to give us a total of 48 electrons. When drawing the Lewis structure, the S will go in the middle and we will have 6 fluorides around the S. With the 48 electrons, including the bonds in the middle, you can put 3 groups of electrons around every single fluoride. And that's the finished Lewis structure for sulfur hexafluoride. The last example will be for nitrous oxide. There are 5 electrons in nitrogen, and there are 6 electrons in oxygen. We multiply the 5 by 2 to give us 10 electrons, then plus the 6 gives us 16 electrons that we will use in the Lewis structure. Since there are 2 N's, nitrogens, we're going to put 2 N's and then 1 O, and these will all be in one line. We're going to put this with 2 electrons, and then we're going to put 3 groups of electrons around the O, and over here we need to make sure that this N has a total of 8 electrons surrounding it. So since my phone ran out of storage while recording this, we're going to get back to it. Okay, so we have the nitrous oxide, and there's 2 nitrogens, so they're right here, and then 1 oxygen, and this is on that end. This is 2 electrons, 2, 4, 6, 8. So there's 8 electrons surrounding this oxygen. Now this nitrogen needs 8 electrons surrounding it, and so far it only has 4. We're going to do 6, and then 8. So now it has 8 electrons, but now this nitrogen needs 8. So we're just going to add 1 group of electrons right here. So now there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. This is the Lewis structure for nitrous oxide.